Okay, hi ladies. Welcome to this our second meeting of November. Oh my goodness, this year is going. It is November 26, 2018, and we are this time next month Christmas is over. Oh, that's a thought. Jesus. Oh my goodness. That's a nice way of looking at it. Before you know it, it'll be over. But until that time, we're still here. I trust that you all had a great Thanksgiving and that you definitely did not eat too much and that you had a great time with your families and friends and you got some rest. I hope you did. And so we're glad to have everybody on. Welcome to this our meeting. We have online so far, we have Alicia, we have Judy, we have Miss Giselle, we have Miss Pink on the line so far. And so we look forward to the others joining us. Tonight we are going to be focusing on supersizing our business. And even though we are coming to the end of our season and our year in Avon, we are still pushing because we know that whatever it is that we are dreaming, planning, scheming in a good way, it is definitely possible for us. For those who may not be aware, this is Team kPIP. kPIP stands for Keep Pushing. It's possible. That speaks to the potential that is within each of us. And we know that we have it within us to accomplish the things that we desire to accomplish. However, we know that potential, wherein it's good, it's not enough. It requires action on our part to ensure that we accomplish the things that we set out to accomplish, as well as the things that God has in store for us as individuals. We do have a Facebook group, and our group is called kPIP as well. This group and this team, and as a matter of fact, let me say that we have both kPIP and Executive Bells online. Executive Bell is the leader is my partner, Tamara Robinson, and Patron, sorry. That's a married name.
Patrona.
Patrona, oh gosh, sorry. Oh, I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking.
Drinky, drinky, drinky.
So we have both teams online, and it's so good to collaborate together. Our inspirational quote as we start our business meeting tonight is: somewhere someone is looking for exactly what you have to offer. Somewhere someone is looking for exactly what you have to offer. That is food for thought. We need to always remind ourselves as Avon representatives that Avon has a fantastic compensation plan that we all should aspire to achieve all levels of it. And so wherever you are on the plan at the moment, there is greater ahead in store for you We just need to keep pushing towards the goal and to know that with this plan, there is money to be made for each of us. I am somewhere on this plan, but I'm not satisfied with where I am. I need to go further and I need to earn more. And so I am pushing so that I can definitely achieve more. If you are in the Kickstart program, which means that you have just started, you are within your first 7 campaigns with Avon, you are on the Kickstart plan. And there is a schedule for you that Avon is suggesting that you be guided as you plan and work your business so that you can maximize your earning in this business. If you are not on the plan, the Kickstart plan program, then your compensation will be between 20% and 40%. 20% if your orders is under $150. 30% if your order is under between 150 and 300, 35% if your orders are between $300 and $500, and over 500 is 40%. Of course, that's for beauty and jewelry. For fashion and home, the percentage is 20%. And so we want to be careful each time we're placing our order that we are mindful of this guide so that we can be maximizing our earning. There's no point in your order being $280 and you allow that through without saying, oh, let me order something to push it over the $300 so that I can earn 35%. It makes sense to do so, my fellow Avon representatives, so that you can maximize your earnings. So I'm going to be reminding us all of that each week so that we can know what we are doing in our business. We're not just going along blindly, but we are going knowing that there is a guide, there is a package, there is something that we can definitely work towards as individuals. So, as we all know, we are on the road to Mexico. And we are planning to go to Mexico. We are definitely going to be in the number. Can I get an amen somewhere?
Amen.
Right, that's right. And so tonight, as we go through with this meeting, it is going to be our focus, it's going to be our guide, and as we continue throughout, this is going to be our it's going to be with us. It's going to be with us as for until next June, until we earn it. Not June, but in like March when we have the period. So with that being said, tonight's meeting is being guided by that because we are working towards Mexico. The two things that work hand in hand will ensure that we get to Mexico is building a team and our sales. And with that in mind, we are going to be, and that's what we're going to be doing as we go forward, that each time we meet as a team or as teams, that we focus on things that will help us to get there. We were very fortunate as leaders last week to have received training through our coach, Miss Giselle, who is on our line tonight, on working our onboarding process for our new recruits, because it's good to have them, but we need to have a process by which that they build their business. I mean, we're not the ones maintaining them, but we want to encourage and guide them as they build their business. So with that being said, we have two presenters tonight that are going to be focusing on the sales side, sharing tips with us on the sales side to strengthen our sales as business people. And we're going to also be talking a little about the other side, which is the recruiting side. So as we know, going to Mexico takes, and we had this this chart that we had developed saying, encouraging, well, sharing with us the number of recruits that we may need. And there are so many different scenarios for this, but it has to be a mixture of recruits and sales. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about the recruiting side, and then I'm going to turn it over to the ladies to talk about the sales side. Now, one of the things that I want to encourage us to do, I have noted that not all of us have made the switch to 2.0. And Judy, I'm just muting you a little to reduce some of the feedback. So the 2.0, I'm sorry. I realized that so many of us have not made the switch to 2.0. And so, I'm getting much feedback. Okay. We have not made the switch to 2.0, and we are missing out as a result of that. And you're not getting the full picture. And I'm telling you, it might be a little daunting to, oh my God, make the switch, and oh my God, it's going to be so different. I'm telling you, this is one of the changes that definitely makes sense, and it will make your life easier. And so I want to encourage you. I may have to come to some of you, some of your houses to help you out with this, Miss Pink. But we got to make this change. We must make this change to 2.0 because it is the way to go. Okay? I don't want to be saying this again, people, not to the same people. I must be saying it to some different people, but not to the same one. Make the switch. We are here to help you. We will help you through the process. It will be fine. Make the switch. Now, one of the benefits of making the switch is Avon has so many updated and state-of-the-art, actually, process that helps us with recruits. Now, one of the things is, and this is something that you can get on the old system as well as the new system. It's just easier on the new system. It is to make yourself visible on sellavon.com. Now, Avon, we had before startavon.com. It is still available. Now Avon has developed sellavon.com. What sellavon.com allows is for potential recruits to go on sellavon.com and search for you by name. So even if you don't remember your reference code to give them, if they go on sellavon.com, they can put your name in. And I tried it myself, and it's very simple for them to put your name in and search for you by name. Now, in order for them to be able to search for you by name, you've got to enroll into the search for me by name. It is a simple process. I have these two pictures here, which I already placed on our Facebook page. And Tamara, you can just grab them and share them on your page on Executive Bell for the team members as well. That you just enroll, so that if persons go searching for recruits to be recruited by you, they can easily find you by just in sellavon.com. So if you have potential recruits, just tell them to go to sellavon.com and search for your name. It is a simpler process for you to do. Also, I'm reminding you to put your photograph on your online store. That way people will know that it is you. For those of us who are on 2.0, when people go to sellavon.com, they put your name in, your photograph pops up. And so they know for sure that they are being linked to you. So that's one of the benefits of 2.0. And that being said, we just want to quickly share with you a few tips that you may want to be using as you recruit, go along with your recruiting process. Now, this is conversation, and this is information that we went through with our training with our coach, and this is things that I just grabbed them from Avon, youravon.com. There's so much information that is provided for us, and what we're being encouraged to do is have conversation with people. We want to talk to them and listen to them so that we can respond to them. If people are saying, oh my goodness, I don't even know where the money is going to come from to buy this or to do this or to go there, my child needs this year to participate in sports, or my car payment is so much I can hardly afford it. And we want to be picking up on those things and carefully insert them into conversation. You know, say, hey, I remember when we were talking the other day, you were saying that, and you make reference to whatever they were talking about. Have you ever thought about, doing something on your own? And the best thing to do then is to share your own experience. I remember when I was coming up short in my budget and I couldn't afford to do so and so. I started selling Avon. I am an Avon representative, and this is how I have benefited from Avon. And then your personal experience, you're sharing with them from your heart and bearing in mind their personal situation. You can have that conversation with them. And so you want to be passionate, but you want to be careful, because you're not slapping them in the face with their situation. You're not dogging them out because of what they're going through. You are being understanding with what they're going through, and you are you are sharing with them. And they don't have to agree to do it at that time. You can say, you know, if you would like, I can talk to you some more about it. I can explain some more to you about it. You know, and you don't even think about, oh, I don't know exactly what to say. Just be genuine in your experience in sharing with them at your level. Don't be thinking about Tamra or Angeline or Alicia or Pink, or don't be thinking about anybody else, because here you have a sister or a brother who has a situation and you are trying to be of help to them. You don't have money in your pocket to give them. So you are providing a solution to them that way and sharing your personal experience with them so that they can solve their own situation. So we just want to be mindful of that in sharing with them, with their situation. Now, one of the other things that we can also be saying to people is, sometimes you go someplace, you go to a restaurant, or you go to the supermarket, the cashier, or you know, just in you're going out, you see some people and they're real nice and friendly and helpful. You know, you can just say, hey, I really admire the way you deal with people. You're so pleasant and you're so nice and so on. You know, I'd love to have you as a part of my team. You know, and that's just something you can say to spark a conversation. You know, and they you know, oh, really? What team? You know, and from there you can have a conversation with them about your business, just from your level, from your experience with your business. You can share with them and help them to understand some more what it is that you do. And there's nothing like sharing your own personal experience with your passion. Now, some of the reasons that people may give for not wanting to do the business is they say, I'm not good with sales. Now, one of my first response personally is, child, neither am I. I am not naturally a salesperson. As much as people may see me as think that I'm outgoing, I am not. I will actually be more willing to sell something for somebody else than to do it for myself. And so, but that's something that I had to, well, I'm still struggling with it. I'm still not there as yet. And so what I say is I just share the products. And one of the things that we can also mention is the good thing about Avon is that Avon has products for everyone to use in their everyday life. And so it's not rocket science. It's not anything that is you know, scientific or anything like that. Simple products that everyone use in their everyday life. And so, you know, you just keep it real simple, that kind of way. They may say, I don't know anyone. And you know, you can say, well, I started with my own family, and actually most of the customers that I have now, I did not know them when I started, you know. And actually some of you on this line were my customers too, and you were converted to my team members, you know. And so that's where something can start from. And most of the customers I just did not know them all this time. And some of the customers I had when I started, I no longer have them for one reason or another, you know. And so that's something that we can actually share with people. And you can think about your own experience. Some of the people that you have as your customers now, you did not know them when you started as well. And some persons may say, I don't like collecting money from people. you know, nobody really likes to, but it is a part of the business, and so we do it, and we see it as an exchange. You are giving them great products, great items, for the value of money, and so it's an exchange, and they get the products, and they pay the money for it. Don't be afraid to recruit your customers. Like I say, some of you were my customers, and you're my team members. Customers make great representatives because half the battle is won. They know the products, and they can share the products, share from a point of view of experience. They have the passion about it. So in closing off this, now be understanding about their situation. Don't be mocking them. Don't make them feel worse than they're already feeling. If they say, boy, I don't have $25, don't be saying, oh well, that shoes you're wearing, or that pocketbook, or you have cable, or don't be saying any such thing. I know you guys not doing it. Okay, I just have to say it. I know you're the good ones. So, but still, we share this video far and wide. So, we just be conscious and careful, and share from your heart. Nothing beats sharing from your heart. So those are the tips that I have for you with regards to recruiting at this time. Anybody has any questions or any comments that they may want to have before we go on to sales? Not all at once now. One at a time.
Okay, Angeline, one at a time. I want to say yes, get some good tips. JCell here. Just some good tips. In general, as you said, you want to be mindful of people because we are dealing with people on a day-to-day basis. So you never want someone to refer to payments or anything like that when you're trying to get them signed up.
Mhm.
One of the main tips I would just kind of like put in there, just
Uh,
get to know people, get to know
yeah.
their need first before we offer them the Avon opportunity. So get to
Okay.
know them and get to know their needs. That's all I'll just add in there as well,
Okay.
Angela. Hmm.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Okay, ladies. So thank you for listening. Thank you, JCell, for sharing. As you such a great coach she is. Um, so at this time, we are going to be talking about two main items. They're actually in two categories of items that we share with our customers as Avon representatives. We have the fragrance, and we have makeup, but we're going to be just for tonight, we're going to be focusing on lipstick. So we're going to, who's going first? Let me see now. Okay, Alicia will go first. Alicia will share tips on selling or lipsticks.
Okay. Hey guys, how are you? I just want to start off by asking, um, does anybody own an Avon lipstick? Does anybody own one at least? Yeah. No.
Oh, know what?
Own a lipstick. Does anybody own a Avon lipstick?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Of
Does
course.
Yes,
at
Lisa.
yeah.
least own one? At least own one.
At least one lipstick. Yes.
Okay. Because if you don't, you have to own one after today. Basically, I'm gonna share a couple of tips with you guys on how to sell lipsticks or just how to talk about lipsticks with your customers. First off, to just start off by, lipstick is like this product people think about when they're putting makeup on. So like even if they're wearing like a foundation, it's a lip. If it's a mascara, if they're wearing a mascara, they're wearing a lip. Or if they're wearing a blush, it's a lip. So usually I feel like that's why I feel like a lipstick is like a second product for most people, what they usually put on their face. Do you guys agree with that or not really? No? Yes? Okay. So the very first way to like really like show it and try to get it out there is to wear the lipsticks. I mean, I know some people don't really wear them or just don't really know what color what might fit them or whatnot. I know rocking a lipstick is gonna sell the lipstick. I know I have a couple of you guys on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, and you guys see me posting pictures of different things, you know, even if it's not a lipstick. But I did post something like a couple of weeks ago, and I got an order just from posting that picture. And it was the color was coral fever, and I was just like, wow, so all I gotta do is put lipstick on and take a selfie and put it on Facebook and I can make a sale. Um, so if I put you guys to do it, it doesn't have to be Facebook. It can be Instagram, or if you guys don't have social media, take that picture, send it to your customer, send it to someone that always buys makeup, or your family members that love makeup. You know, say, hey, I just tried this new lipstick. What do you guys think? You know, um, just to go into a little bit more about talking about it with your customers. Like, if you guys have customers basically buy a lot of makeup, buy a lot like that buys foundation or that buys a lot of mascara, you know, talk to them and say, hey, have you tried this Avon lipstick? Or, you know, I love the lipsticks. Have you tried it? Or just bring it up with them. Because I know a lot of people are very picky when it comes to lipstick. And usually you have to like bring it up so that they can like, talk about it. So when you're talking to just like trying to find out what if they're going somewhere or if they have a special occasion or if they're looking for everyday lip, try to talk about it and see what they're looking for, because an everyday lip is different from because a special occasion lip could be a red lip, can be a purple lip, can be just a bold lip, and an everyday lipstick is more natural. You know, I mean, everyday lipstick can be more like gloss, or it could be like a share color, or you know, something very neutral. It doesn't have to be so bold. So you really want to find out what they're looking for, or you know, basically what they want. Um, Lipsticks are, to me, are like easy add-on. Lipsticks and mascaras are very easy add-ons. And I just find that if you kind of make it all about them and just talk to them about, just listen to what they want and just see, you know, listen to what they want. Um, Also, we wanna, like, going back to like posting pictures, if you don't feel comfortable about posting pictures or whatnot, um, think of creative ways that you can do it. I know a lot of people would like try different lipsticks on their arms, on their hands, just like post it. You can do that. Or if you have family members that like to make up, have them try it on, take a picture and be like, hey, this is the new, or if you're looking for a red lip for the holidays, you can try this. Like, they could be your models, you know. Also, I know sometimes it can be very difficult for people that are different tones, like skin tones. But to be honest, there's a nude, there's a bold, really want to just um sorry, I lost my train of thought. You really, so say for example, for my complexion, I wouldn't go pale nude. Like I wouldn't go almost white, you know what I mean? I would go a little bit of a brown or something more warmer. So if someone's a little bit darker than me or a darker tone, I'm not gonna recommend a pale tone. I'm gonna also do something more of a warmer tone. So you would, like for my complexion, I can pretty much go pale, but I don't like it. But that's just me. But also it's a preference wise of what that customer might want or what they're looking for. Again, where they're going, or just to find out what's going on. So you really want to just talk to them, and if it's not hard to sell a lipstick. It's very easy for the most part. Like, I don't know if some of you guys know, but I'm in the makeup industry. So I've retail stores, and I've sold lipstick shift, and I would change my lipstick probably like every 4 hours, and I probably would get a sale just for that lipstick because someone loved it or someone liked it. You know what I mean? So you kind of really want to just also, if you're going to work, if you're going to the grocery store, if you're going to the bank, if you're going anywhere to drop your kids off for school, you know why? Because if you're at the grocery store and you can't find something or whatever, and you have to ask somebody, that can start a conversation. Oh, what lipstick do you have on? You know what I mean? There's a conversation that we have with people every day, and we just really want to try to think out of the box in how to work your business, and yeah, that's it. Does any questions?
Yeah, Alicia, for the matte lipsticks.
Thank you. You just reminded me. I forgot one thing. When you're talking to your customers, there's different there's different
types of lipstick.
There's different types of lipstick.
Uh-huh.
There's like a shimmer finish, there's a matte, there's a bold, there's satin. So you kind of have to figure out also what they're looking for, because I get a lot of people that's like, I don't like matte because it looks so dry. Like, why is it supposed to be dry? Lipstick is not supposed to be dry. But to me, I like a matte finish because you know why? I do a full face makeup, and to me, it gives me more of a polished look. Some people might not wear full face makeup, so they're looking for something just to put on their lips. So they might want like a shimmer finish, something just to enhance their lips a little bit, so it doesn't look like they don't have anything. You know what I mean? So there's different types, different, yeah. So I'm sorry. Thank you, Tamara.
No, what I was gonna say is I like the matte lipsticks also, but whenever I wear them, my lips tend to get so dry. So I take them off in the middle of the day. I just go and I take it off because I just feel that my lip is dry. What do you suggest that you put on before?
You know what I tell a lot of people to do? You could do two things. So before, like once you're doing your makeup or before you put it on and you're gonna wear that lip, you can either put a little bit of Vaseline and take it off, or you can put that Vaseline and then put the lipstick on top. But you're gonna have a shine finish. It will dry, but it's gonna still be like almost moist, kind of.
Moist, yeah.
I like to put Vaseline first and take it off because it's hydrating my lips for a little bit, so I know that it won't be dry the whole entire day.
Okay.
But yeah,
I'll try that.
see people put a gloss before. Yeah, any type of lip moisturizer you can just put right before you either leave it on or take it off. That's
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Or scrubs are really good too, and which I'm waiting for Avon to come out. Lip scrub. So lip scrubs you do before you put before matte lipstick. It just basically takes, you know how sometimes you put on a lipstick and you have those cracks and your skin is well, I'm about to put on this matte lip and I'm about to go to this wedding, like what do I do? So what you can do with a scrub is just rub it on for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I know I think Mary Kay has lip scrubs, I think.
Yeah. Yes. Yep. That's all.
Tamara, you could make your own lip scrub.
Yes.
Don't be talking about Mary. You forgot I'm listening. No, because I know like they probably don't have one, but I know people would use like sugar or something like that and mix it with like something just to take out the dead skin. But the Avon lipstick, I believe the matte finish, I'm not a big fan of lipsticks before, but the matte finish that we had that came out, I believe it was last year. I'm not sure if it's the true color, but it wasn't so drying. It actually was. It actually kept moisture, and even the mark
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I actually have one right now. I have
one. Sometimes I wear it and it's fine. The Mark one for me, when I wear it, I don't have a problem. But the Avon ones, in the middle of the day, I just take it off because, and maybe it's me because I'm doing that. So maybe
probably it's you, Tam.
Probably it's you.
Still, you want to try this stuff. Try it. No, something like it's good that you say that, Tamara, because you might have other customers that might be going through the same thing just as you. So it's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good tips, Alicia. Thanks.
Yeah. No problem.
Okay. Woohoo! Thank
Alicia.
you. Woohoo! Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. And so without any further ado, we will turn the microphone over to Ms. Tamara Robinson. Rona.
Oh, I love saying that name, don't you? Okay, fragrance. Fragrance is another big seller in Avon. And I'm just going to share just a couple of tips on how you can go about selling fragrances. The first thing you want to find out from your customers is what kind of smell they prefer. You have florals, musk, you have powder, you have oriental. So you have a different line of fragrances that Avon offers. And the good thing about Avon is whenever they put the fragrances in the books, they also attach what kind or what type of fragrance the fragrant is. And that's a good way to eliminate sometimes spraying the fragrance, because you have to be conscious also of the environment that you're in. You know, you might be in an environment with other people who cannot take fragrance instantly. So you have to be mindful of where you are. So depending on where you are, and to start a conversation, as Alicia says, with your customers, try to get a feel of what they like. Now, once you get a feel of what they like, then you can always spray the fragrance on the strip. Now, why you spray it on a strip is it doesn't necessarily mean that said fragrance, the customer will like it. And if you spray a fragrance that a customer does not like, then that might cause a problem, because then they're going to keep smelling that fragrance and it's going to remind them, one, that it's an Avon fragrance, and two, that they don't like it. And you don't want to really, put them off from Avon per se. So first, get your strips. You don't have to, you can always get cardboard, hard paper rather. I said cardboard, hard paper, white paper, hard paper, and you can cut them up whenever you're going around and use them as fragrance strips for your customers. Also, another good way of selling fragrance is use your samples. I'm so glad that Avon started with the vials for most of the popular fragrances now. So go ahead and order as many fragrance samples as possible from every category so that you can drop it in your customer's bag. Again, if you know a customer who's always buying the same fragrance and you want to, try to get them introduced to something else, drop a couple different samples in their bags. Also, you can drop a couple samples of the same scent, scent categories in the bag also, just to get them from the same thing, and then drop an extra one that is from a different category so they can try something new. And with fragrance, you can always upsell. A bottle of fragrance right now, most of them are like $12.99. So in order to make that sale even bigger, you can always offer the whole set. So you offer the lotion, the shower gel, and the deodorant. And that not only makes the sale bigger, it also the customer will also appreciate that, because once they layer the fragrance with, the shower gel, the lotion, then the scent tends to last a little bit longer. I get this question a lot from my customers. Oh, does the fragrance last? And whenever they ask me that, I'm like, I tend to ask them, what do you mean? Why would you ask me that? But then, a lot of people, they might smell something on someone else and expect that it's gonna smell the same way on them, and it's gonna and it's gonna last on them. It does not go like that. It's not like that. The fragrance that I wear does not necessarily smell the same. It's not gonna smell the same on you.
But you know why, right? You know why?
Pardon me?
Do you know why?
Yeah, their chemistry, my chemistry and your chemistry is not the same. And I tell them, I don't know if it's going to last on you. I can't say that. I said, if it meshes with your body chemistry, then you have a higher chance of the fragrance lasting. And that is why you want to find out from them what kind of fragrance is it?
Yes, love, you're live.
Okay.
That's why you always want to find out from them ahead of time what fragrances they usually wear, because most people tend to stay within the same category for that purpose, because when they wear that category of fragrance, it will last longer on them, because that's what they typically wear.
Quick thing, Tamara, on that, just one thing to add.
Yes.
Another tip with that lasting fragrance, you want to ask them to, most of the times we have fragrances in a set. It comes with the shower gel, body lotion, and the perfume itself. Just tell them to make sure that they're layering on the fragrance, because if you're showering with it, you lotion with it, and then you spray it, it tends to last longer.
Yes. Thank you, Jason.
You're welcome. And you mentioned one thing earlier, and I know as past experiences with dropping those samples in your customers' bags. For me, I know it probably would work for others, but I will just say, make sure that you're handing your customer those samples. Putting it in the bag sometimes get lost in there, especially when you have those small vial and card things, or even the paper ones. They may not even know it's in the bag. I had a customer who did that with me one time, and she just pulled the product that she wanted out of the bag and she crumpled the bag right in front of me. And the samples were in the bag. So I had to say, no, there's a sample, there's a lipstick. She's like, oh, I didn't even know there was stuff in there. So just be mindful if you're dropping your samples, just make sure that you know what's in there and you want them to try it out. A good way to get feedback from them.
Oh, that's good to know too. I never thought of it either.
I know.
Yeah. Sometimes you might just be, it's for you. You're thinking, hey, I give you samples every order, but I never get anything from you. So make sure when you're putting the samples, say, hey, I put some samples in there. I would love to get your feedback. Tell me what you think of this product. Just tell me you're doing a little quick survey. So this way they at least try it. Even with your skincare samples as well too. And your samples, do something like that. Just a little creative idea. Anyhow, I'm going back on mute. Thank you.
Another thing too is you can also carry, a full size. Say for instance, you decide to promote Haiku Kyoto for this upcoming week. Then you can always take a full size sample with you wherever you go. You also wear it, and then take a full size sample, because I know a lot of women, they shop by bottles. They don't shop by what some of the perfumes smell like. They shop by what the bottles look like. And it's a crazy thing, women like pretty things, and most, some of them they just buy because the bottle looks, pretty. And also the design of the bottle might encourage them a little bit more to buy the fragrance. And also, depending on if you have male customers, female customers, always offer, the whoever it is, if it's a male, offer them fragrances for their, their significant other. Most of the times they will say, show me what you have, and then that's another upsell with fragrance. Also, don't disregard the bath and body stuff that we have. Those two, you can always sell in sets also, especially when it comes to the holiday season for the younger kids and who are not yet ready to use fragrances. You can always offer families the bath and body sets, with the bath, the body sprays, and the lotion, maybe teenagers and stuff like that. So that's it.
Woohoo! Good job, Tamara. Good job. Thank you both ladies. Oh, any questions?
Any questions? Sorry.
Any questions or comments? You may have your experience that we may not have covered. Is there anything that you would want to share with us with regard to fragrance? Miss Pink, you're very quiet. I know you're quiet.
The patient is next door to me.
Okay. All right, J-Sal said, great tips, everyone. Yes, that was really very good. And I hope that you ladies, take away some tips from there that you can use. I can tell you from personal experience that samples sells. I can't tell you enough. Samples sells. Almost every campaign, somebody, because of a sample I put in their bag, they buy something, and I'm always putting something into the bags. Always putting something into the bags. So that's definitely something that I would definitely encourage you to do, because samples definitely sells. So thank you, ladies, for sharing your personal experience and knowledge with us. We will be doing this again and again, so that, because what we want to do is to equip the team to be able to share with our customers in a way that we can be productive and that we can reach our goals, because we need to be armed. We need to be equipped with the necessary tools, because these are tools for the trade. There's no need for us to go reinvent the wheel. No need for us to go start from scratch again, when we have other persons who have had experience that can share with us. Or in the case of Alicia, that she is a makeup specialist, that she can teach us, and she will be doing more of these things with us, because that's her training. and that's her experience, that's her expertise. So there's no point in us go bring somebody else in, you know, or let her not share with us when we have this information, we have this expertise right here among us. There's no point in us not using it. And within the two teams, we also have Roselle, who is also another makeup specialist that will also be sharing with us from her point of view as well, her expertise with regards to makeup application. So the more information we can get, the more equipped we can be to accomplish our goals as a team. And so as we wrap up, I just want to share with you where we are as a team. Oh, anybody has points so far for Los Cabos? Tamara, anybody from your team has points? Oh, where is it?
Yes. I'm sorry. Yes, yes. I know Roselle, myself. Yes, yes.
Oh wow! Oh wow! How many points do you know?
For myself, I believe it might be 300.
Wow.
But Rosie should have, at the end of this campaign, I guess we'll see a tally of how much. Rosie, I know she's here, but she's probably muted.
No.
Yes, Rosie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know how many points you have already?
8.
800. Yeah.
800.
800? Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
Rosie is doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord. Oh no, that deserves a happy.
And I know she probably
come on.
And I know she probably had. And I know at the end of this campaign, she probably has more.
Yes, Lord.
Wow.
I know Miss
Yes,
Annette.
Lord.
I will have to explain to you what the points are. Okay?
Huh?
No, I was talking to Miss Annette.
Oh, me? Oh, me? I don't know how many points I have. I might have 0. I don't even know that.
No, not you, Miss Alice. She said Miss Annette.
No, not Miss Alice, Miss Annette.
Oh, Annette. Okay.
Oh.
There's no points for me as yet.
No, that's what I say. I have to explain it to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's good. That's good. I'm so happy. Woo-hoo! I'm so glad about that. You motivate you guys. So that's good. That's good. So we push in, and Tamara, I think as of next time we may want to just be sharing some numbers from your team, or if you know it offhand, you can let me know. So for campaign 24 for team kPIP, our top 10, Marie Pink with $466, Jean Jeffers 266, Siobhan 222, Alicia 211, Nicole 180, Jessica 152, Linda 107, Barbara 103, Mercedes 90, Alice 51, Yakia 45, and Joanne 36. Ladies, good job to be working to double the numbers.
You know why? I'm low? Because I'm awake. That's why mine is low.
Yes, ma'am.
That's why Alice's is low. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Miss Alice. Yours is normally on way up top. So we understand. We understand.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to get away from us a little bit, so that's okay.
All right.
Congratulations, ladies, for the team performance. Year to date, we have sold $63,443. Woohoo! Woo!
And my little team so far is $50,378.
Woohoo!
Mm.
Good job, ladies. Good job.
Good job.
Good job. And so we also have within our team again, and Tamara, you can tell me if anybody in your team is celebrating birthday. We have the birthday girl on the line, Ms. Alice.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Miss Alice.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Happy birthday, my darling. We're so well, we're happy that you're away, hopefully enjoying yourself. I'm sure you are. And
I am.
we can't wait until you come back to us, to this side of the globe. So we wish you
The
happy
cold side. The cold side.
So this is a great month for you. Last 2 weeks ago, you were celebrating your first anniversary as an Avon Rep, and this week is your birthday. So all things happening, great things happen in November for you. So congratulations to you. Keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. So ladies,
thanks so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We're going to call it a night on that. Before we do, we just want to know if our coach has any last words that she would want to share with us. Coach Giselle, she may be taking care of little man.
Yes, hopefully he doesn't make any noise here. But I want to say, to you guys, keep the name of your team is so relevant. Keep pushing. It's possible. I know that you guys can achieve all your goals by just keep pushing. Once you set your goals, that's the main thing that you would like to, once you want to achieve something, you got to set those goals and set it in a way that it's achievable. Be smart with your goals and go after it. We're ending the year and we're all looking to end the year strong so that you can start 2019 strong as well. So keep pushing, ladies, and congrats to all. I'm like really amazed. All the points already. Roselle, Tamara, the sales for the team so far this year. Angelina and Tamara, you guys are doing an awesome job with your team members, and congrats to all of you on the line for continuing to push forward and achieve your goals with your team. Okay, so congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
As Giselle says that we are ending, we are now, campaign 25 ends tomorrow, and campaign 26 begins right after that. Campaign 26 is the last campaign in the cycle in the Avon year. And just before Christmas, we go into campaign 1, which starts the new year. And I just saw something on my screen today which says that Avon is having double dollars again for campaign 1 so that we can start the new year right. So what double dollars means is that it doesn't mean that we earn more or we get more money in our pockets. What it means is that our what's the term now? The award sales. Thank you. The award sales doubles, so it takes us closer to those President's Club levels that we will want to achieve for 2019. Ladies, I just want to encourage you to keep on pushing, because it is definitely possible. And as we started, we said someone, somewhere, someone is looking for exactly what you have to offer, exactly who you are, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you share, the way you smile, the way you do what you do. Someone is looking for exactly what you have to offer. You Judy, you Pink, you Alice, you Roselle, you Annette, you Alicia, you Tamara, you Angeline, me, individual, not somebody else. Exactly what you have to offer. Somebody is looking for that. So be equipped with that knowledge that there's somebody out there looking for exactly what you have to offer, and let's go out there and offer it to them in a professional way so that we can all be successful. There be nothing else, no other comments, questions, queries. I bid you a great good night, and we will speak again. I love you all. You can't do a thing about it.
Mhm.
We love you back.
We love you. In 2 weeks' time, we'll catch you again, okay? Sorry.
All right.
Excuse me. I forgot to tell you that although we will have other sessions before that, but I must put you on alert. On December 27th, Miss Orinthia Ricketts, our mentor, will be having our end of year soiree. And it's going to be on December 27th. There's a $20 contribution to go towards the cost. It's going to be held at a location, and so there is money that has to be paid for that, plus food and everything. And she normally does a great party. So we want to all plan towards that, whether you live in New York or New Jersey, or wherever you are, we want to plan for that. Okay, it's a Thursday. So plan to be here for that, and let me know if you intend to come, so that we can talk more about it. Okay. Thanks, ladies. Have a great night.
You too. Thank you.
Good night.
Yeah.
Night.